Barefoot shoes have changed the way I walk on a day-to-day basis. Ever since picking up my first pair of barefoot shoes, I have never went back to regular shoes. I've actually tested out a bunch of barefoot shoes from Saguaro, the Ambition 1 winter boots, the 4-Step 1 hiking shoes, and the Vitality 3 barefoot shoes. But today we'll be taking a look at another barefoot shoe right here. This is Saguaro's Luck 1 barefoot shoes. It is the latest pair of barefoot shoes that I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks, and I think this could be possibly one of the best barefoot shoes that I've worn till date. In this video, we'll be talking about everything there is to know about this pair of barefoot shoes, the things I like and dislike, my overall thoughts, and talk about some of the biggest changes I've noticed since wearing barefoot shoes. Now, as always, disclaimers first, Saguaro did send over this pair of barefoot shoes for a review. However, they have no say in anything that I'll be sharing in this video, and everything I say is of my own opinion. With that out of the way, let's dive right in. Now, I'm no stranger to barefoot shoes. Over the past years, I've had the chance to test out different pairs, and each one of them has brought something new to the table. However, this new pair of barefoot shoes, the Luck 1, not only combines the best of everything I've loved from all the previous models, it is also one of the cleanest looking barefoot shoe design among all of them. And with that, we will start off with the design and aesthetic of this shoe. Here we have a clean, simple and minimal pair of barefoot shoes. The materials used on the Luck 1 all around the shoes are mesh fabric, making this shoe extremely breathable, as you can see. There are mesh lining from the front to both the sides and all the way to the back. Now, it is also said that this fabric material is non-water resistant, so walking in these shoes in light rain is possible, but I wouldn't wear these shoes in heavy rain, as I am sure that these pair of barefoot shoes could get soaked pretty badly and water can easily get into the shoes, which in my experience did get pretty soaked. Now, interlaced between these mesh fabric is some type of microfiber material similar to what the Ambition 1 that has it all around the shoe. This microfiber material can be seen along the shoes as well as the back of the shoe right here. This shoe is also a regular laced up shoe, and at the tongue of the shoe there is a logo with an S right here, and I first thought that this resembles a Superman logo with a shiny silver look to it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Now, when I first put on this pair of barefoot shoes, the first thing that I noticed is, as expected from any other barefoot shoes, is the wide toe box design. Unlike regular shoes where the toe box area, which by definition is the area that actually covers your toes, are usually tight around the toes, which can cause some discomfort when walking in them for a long period of time, and this was not the case for the Luck 1 barefoot shoes. My toes have plenty of space to wiggle around as they can splay out naturally, which makes walking in this pair of barefoot shoes extremely comfortable. Now, the inner lining of the shoe has a padded layer near the heel area and towards the back of the shoes. The layered padding adds a little more comfort when your feet is inside the shoes. 4mm insole this time was out of my expectation, as the design, texture and the feel is quite different from the other barefoot shoes. Moving down to the soles of the Saguaro Luck 1 barefoot shoes, similar to the Ambition 1 winter boots, the soles are of the same design as you can see right here. It features a 4mm outer sole pattern as it provides sufficient grip on all types of surfaces. Of course, sliding these shoes on wet slippery tiles is the same as every other Saguaro shoe, so be sure to be careful when walking on slippery roads. The 4mm outer sole also features Saguaro's brand motto, that is zero drop design. This means your feet is as close to the ground as possible with sufficient protection against shrapnel for your everyday steps. Now, because these shoes are 4mm thin, this allows the shoe to be extremely flexible as well, and this in turn helps with your walking foot posture as it naturally wraps around your feet, following your arches as you walk. Essentially, most barefoot shoes are meant to have flexible soles at the same time offering a minimal heel elevation from the ground. It is sort of the key foundation of a barefoot shoe. All in all, I really enjoy walking in these pair of barefoot shoes, same like my previous pairs. Everything about a barefoot shoe, like the zero drop design, wide toe box, comfortable and lightweight, and the fact that this pair is actually quite decent looking for a barefoot shoe that doesn't actually sacrifice on aesthetics. The only aesthetic critique that I have is the hollow patch when I look down at the shoes, as the white fabric is maybe 10% transparent because of the other material, which I think is to give the front of the shoe some integrity, holding up its shape. You can clearly see that this part of the material sitting on top of the fabric, and that is kind of an eyesore for me. That being said, barefoot shoes have made a significant impact in the way that I walk and move around, and here are a couple of things that I've noticed and I feel that it is worth mentioning again. Comfort is the number one thing that has made me looking forward to wear barefoot shoes thanks to the wide toe box design of barefoot shoes. My toes are constantly in a neutral position without being cramped up. My overall stability when walking has also been improved. Essentially, the wider toe box box actually allows for natural foot splaying, which in turn allows your toes to have a better grip of the ground below you, in turn improve foot stability when walking. I've also noticed that my posture being more natural, given that the barefoot shoes have a zero drop design, which means that your heels are actually flat on the floor, with your toes gripping the ground in the most natural way possible. Evidently, shoes that have elevated cushions supporting your heels tend to make your knees bend a little forward, which then causes your entire upper body to sort of compensate for it, causing your knees to bend ever so slightly, ultimately causing knee and back pain. The last thing that is important to mention is that I now have stronger feet and better ankle mobility ever since walking in barefoot shoes. The thin soles of the shoes, when paired with the zero drop design, bringing your heel closer to the ground, actually helps strengthening your feet and ankle, which in turn strengthens the arch under your feet. Now, in case if you didn't know, the arch is supposed to be present, as the arch of the foot plays a crucial role in distributing body weight, absorbing shock while walking and running, and providing stability when moving around. And if they are not, it could mean that regular overly padded shoes are doing all the stability work and that you have never developed the correct muscle to support your every stride. In summarizing this video, Saguaro Luck 1 barefoot shoes is one of the most stylish looking barefoot shoes as far as I have tested, and it ticks all of the boxes for what I'm expecting in a pair of barefoot shoes. As usual, if you have yet to try out barefoot shoes, do not sleep on these pair of shoes. At least give them a try to see if it fits well with your walking routine. That being said, if you are interested, consider checking these pair of barefoot shoes from Saguaro. This is the Luck 1 or any other pairs mentioned in the video. The Luck 1s are currently being priced at $50 on Saguaro's website. They do have other splash of colors that you can choose from. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. And for those of you who are still here, I have a 10% discount code. Be sure to enter KenLai at checkout for a 10% off. And once again, a huge shout out to Saguaro for sending over this pair of barefoot shoes. And that's it from me from this video. I hope you have found this video insightful. If you have any questions or anything that you want me to test out, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. My name is Ken. I'll catch you all in the next one. Stay safe, peace out, and bye-bye.